hockey in Odisha, passion and for in the country. Sports, I extend the development of hockey. Welcome to our in Odisha, Honorable Chief Minister, and in the country. I extend a warm welcome to our Honorable Chief Minister. I welcome Honorable Sports Minister Sri Tushar Kanti Behera. Under his supervision, I welcome Honorable Sports Minister Development Sri Tushar Kanti Behera. Hockey is reaching under his supervision and sports. I extend warm welcome to hockey is reaching FIH Acting President Saif Ahmad. I extend warm and FIH CEO Thierry Well. FIH Acting President under the Saif Ahmad. FIH CEO Thierry Well helped hockey to grow under the global games that inspires the next generation. Efforts helped hockey to grow. Hockey India has been our partner that inspires the next generation. Indian hockey to great heights. Hockey India has been our partners. Members in taking COA, Indian Hockey India to great heights, SY, and I welcome QSC, members and Mr. Jafar Hockey India to this program. Dr. SY. The committee has guided the Hockey and India and Odisha to this program. The last few the committee months has guided the Hockey India, all the dignitaries, senior officials, last few and media to today's ceremony. I welcome all the dignitaries, senior officials, players, and media to today's ceremony.
Thank you, sir, for your welcome address, and rightly said, the event in 2018 was a grand occasion. Thank you, sir, for your welcome address, and rightly said, the event in 2018 was a grand occasion. I would now request Mr. Zafar Iqbal, Member COA, Hockey India, to kindly step forward and say a few words. I would now request Mr. Zafar Iqbal, Member COA, Hockey India, to kindly step forward and say a few words.
Even saying a few words is difficult for me. But anyhow, a good afternoon to all of you. A few words is difficult for me. Particularly, but anyhow, a good afternoon to all of you. Of Odisha, and in particularly, we have Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, the President of the Federation of International Hockey on Dais, the President of the Federation of International Hockey, my colleague, Mr. He's very much older to me. Dr. Qureshi Sahib, who is also part of the COA, very much older to me. Terry, Dr. Qureshi Sahib, who is also part of the COA. And Mr. Terry, have the Honorable CEO, Minister of State, and we have the Honorable and my young colleague Dilip Tirki, very much here, and my young colleague Dilip Tirki, who is back very much here, and the Chief Secretary is very much here, Indian Airlines, and long back. The man who is doing a lot of work is very much here. And is also here. The man who is doing a lot of work is today is a very great day. Is also here on the dice. Important day. So prior to the today is a very great day and a very important day. The World Cup, because this prior to the time we come to know who is placed where. The World Cup, and when we used to play at that time, we always see where we have placed where. And when we used to play at that time, we always see where we are placed, in which this is a very important day for all of us, and it won't take much time. So naturally, this is a very important day for all of us, but it won't take much time. One major point which I would like to focus is that the Odisha is holding major point which I would like to focus back the World Cup here, because Odisha is holding. No other city has ever held two. No other city has ever held one city in the world itself. And also over and above, we are also holding the fourth World Cup here in also over and above. Also a record. We are also holding the fourth World Cup here in our country, which is also a record. No country has had the first World Cup in 1981 and World Bombay, where I was a part of the team. We had the first World Cup in 1910, 81, and then 2018, where I was a part of the team, and later on 2010 is again. And then all the best, I would say, to the organizing committee. Naturally, all the best, I would say, they have to work to the organizing committee. Naturally, they will World Cup, and they have to work at the same time. I would also like to mention here that the government of Odisha is at the same time. I would also like to mention here in our country and also in the Odisha. There is no doubt about it of hockey in our country. And also in the Odisha, there is no doubt about it performance, because I have seen team. I'm sure this Indian team is capable of doing something team. I'm special sure in the forthcoming this Indian team is capable of our team doing something capable of special in the forthcoming World Cup. I'm sure our team is capable of personal desire that we should have something out of it. After a long time, because desire that we should have the earlier stages in 1971 World Cup Barcelona, we won the bronze medal. In the earlier stages in 1971 World Cup Barcelona, we won the bronze medal. Though we had a good chance to win the gold medal in Holland, the sudden death we got the penalty medal. But somehow we had a good chance to win the gold medal. In the sudden death we got any other game, but somehow and also happens in the 20 game of 75 we were any other game, and also another chance we have here. 75 we were the winners India in Kuala Lumpur. So another chance we have here. Very much for giving an opportunity that India will come this time. All the best. Thank you very much for giving an opportunity.
We are hoping for a very similar performance. Mr. Zafar Iqbal, as always, a man of few words. We are hoping for a very similar performance. Taken seriously Mr. Zafar Iqbal, as always, a man of few words. I now request Dr. S.Y. Qureshi, member COA Hockey India, to kindly step forward and address the audience. I now request Dr. S.Y. Qureshi, member COA Hockey India, to kindly step forward and address the audience.
Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Naveen Patnaik ji, Honorable Minister of Sports and Youth Services, Shri Behera ji, Patnaik ji, Acting President of Sports and Youth Services, Shri Behera ji, COA Mr. Terry Vale, Acting President, members of the dais, fans and friends of hockey, COA Mr. Terry Vale. Good afternoon to you. Members of the dais, fans and friends of pride and pleasure to be here today for the draw of the FIH immense pride, hockey men's World Cup to be here today for the draw of the FIH Odisha Hockey Men's World Cup. I would like to begin by thanking the government of Odisha for their benchmarking support to the sport of hockey. I would like to begin by thanking the government of Odisha for their benchmarking support to the sport of world hockey, and the state has left Odisha has emerged as an important destination that the upcoming World Hockey, and the state has left no stone unturned to ensure. I would like to further thank the FIH for their immaculate planning and vision. I would like to further thank the FIH for their immaculate planning and vision, which has allowed us to continue to bring world-class hockey to India. Sportsmen and bureaucracy. Trust in India. It's a big opportunity for our fans and young players, sportsmen and witness the best of the world. It's a big opportunity for our fans and young players to witness the best of the world. Finally, I would like to congratulate the teams which have qualified for the Cup. I wish them all the best. I would like to congratulate the teams which have qualified for the Cup in the world of hockey. I wish them all the best. What I'm sure is going to be convey our gratitude, the gratitude of the. And before I conclude, I would like to especially convey our gratitude for becoming a role model and making it a state a role model for the country. For becoming a role model and making it a state a role model for the gold medal we got in Olympics. For the last 30-40 years, the last 60 years, the gold medal we got in Olympics was 50 years, 16. For 60 years, the joke used to be that the only gold our sportsmen bring was the gold watches. But now actually we are bringing medals. The only gold our sportsmen bring was the gold watches. Odisha is showing the way, bringing medals. Extreme gratitude to you, sir. Thank you. Around. And Odisha is showing the way.
Thank you so much, sir, Dr. S.Y. Qureshi.
Thank you.
We have with us, of course, amongst us, thank you so much, sir, Dr. Acting President of the FIH. We have with us, of course, amongst us, Mr. Saif Ahmed, Acting President of the FIH. Sir, if you could be so kind to step forward and address the August gathering.
Good afternoon, everybody. Dear Chief Minister of Government of Odisha, good afternoon, everybody. Dear guests, dear Chief Minister of Hockey Government of Odisha, dear guests, I will start, dear hockey family, congratulate the whole teams who I will start qualify for World Cup. Congratulate here in the whole teams who qualify for World Cup. And I will take this opportunity to thank the Chief, and I will take this opportunity, Government of Odisha, to thank for what the Chief did for hockey. Government doing for this. Thank you, Mr. Chief. Odisha did for hockey. Doing for hockey. Thank you, Mr. Chief. The 15th edition of the World Cup It's very important. And it's the 15th edition of the World Cup. It's very important because they are challenged, and it's a challenge for Odisha. They organized because they are challenged World Cup themselves in 2014. They now organize everybody. That's in hockey World Cup in World Hockey looking. What now they everybody in hockey than 20 in World Cup. What they will do January than 15 World Cup edition in January. I would like to 15 edition. Thanks, our partner. I would like to commercial. Thanks, broadcaster, our partner, and our sponsors and volunteers. I think our sponsors playing and a very good role to succeed any tournament they are playing a very good role. Thank you for the athletes to succeed, and we are looking forward for very high performance. Thank you for the athletes, and we are looking to show us very high the beauty of hockey them and the fair play they will show us. I wish you the beauty of hockey, good luck, and the fair play program they will introduce. I wish you a good luck.
Thank you so much, Mr. Saif Ahmed, Acting President of the FIH, for your words. Thank you so much, Mr. Saif Ahmed, Acting President of the FIH, Odisha, Shri Tushar Kanti Behra, to please come for the Honourable Minister, Sports and Youth Services, Odisha, Shri Tushar Kanti Behra, to please come and address the audience.
A very good afternoon. Honorable Chief Minister Sri Naveen Patnaik ji, a very good afternoon. All dignitaries on the dais, Honorable Chief Minister, all secretaries, Naveen Patnaik ji, officials of all dignitaries on the dais, India, Sports Department, all secretaries, sports persons, officials of spectators, Hockey India, media, Sports Department. I wonder, sports persons, how many here spectators know that India is the only country in the world that is going to host. How many here the prestigious Hockey Men's World Cup is the only country in the world that is going to host not just the prestigious Hockey Men's World Cup in Odisha, Bhubaneswar and Ralkela. And this time, not just it is a matter of, but a great pride in Odisha for India and Indian hockey. It is a matter of all over the world. Great pride. With this, the legacy of India and Indian hockey continues. Fans all over the world. From producing some of the finest the legacy of hockey to hosting in India some of the finest hockey events. From producing some of the finest Olympians apart to hosting and in this some of the finest hockey events. Along with India has set itself apart. Has set a global benchmark of hockey hosting Odisha along several international hockey events. And Hockey India remarkable has set a global benchmark hockey men's hosting World Cup several international hockey events. Remarkable a lasting impression of the hockey men's and players alike in 2018. Accolades came pouring in from all a lasting impression of fans. People returned as brand ambassadors of India and came pouring in from all quarters. In the people returned as brand ambassadors of India that media that India is going to host in the Marquee World Cup in few months from now. That media I can India is going to host during the Marquee World Cup and the global months from now. I can today's draw event is a milestone amongst all gathered here that and the Global 23 World Cup. And as we today's draw event is a milestone FIH and Hockey India 2023 I encourage and all to gear up in this journey with our co-hosts to support and cheer India teams. I encourage all to impressing and entertaining us to support and cheer the teams. Besides the iconic Colgate Stadium, impressing and dazzle the hockey fraternity in 2018. Besides this iconic Colgate Stadium, at one of the largest hockey stadium in the world, the players will also get to play at one of the largest hockey stadium Indian in the world, the Birsa Munda International Hockey Stadium, whom we support and sponsor, our very own Indian top in the world, and we are eager to see them, whom we support in this and sponsor is amongst the India top in the world, and we are eager to see them compete in this. And Odisha as host, will India has the remarkable hockey legacy admirable of India continues. And Odisha as all the very best will ensure the remarkable hockey legacy of India continues. I wish all the
Thank you
very
for
best
your words, Honourable Minister
you.
for Sports and Youth Services, Odisha, Mr. Tushar Kanti Behra. Thank you for your words, Honourable Minister for Sports and Youth Services,
We will now request
Odisha,
Mr. Thierry Weil, CEO FIH, to please come forward and start the proceedings. We will now request Mr. Thierry Weil, CEO FIH, to please come forward and start the proceedings for the draw.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chief Minister, thank you, distinguished guests, but also good afternoon, good morning, good evening, Honorable to all the hockey fans around the world which are with us today through streaming. Good morning. So welcome the hockey family fans around the world which are with us today through streaming. A special welcome the hockey today on a global basis. We will conduct now. It is as said before a special day, an important day today is going to play. We will conduct now in the men's World Cup Bhubaneswar of the teams and who is going to play, which will be the men's World Cup Bhubaneswar from the 13th to the 29th, which will be held, as mentioned before, from the 13th to the 29th of January, the 23, as mentioned before, in the two locations, which will be the biggest stadium, 20,000 seats, the biggest stadium in the world for hockey, which will be Brokela, with 20,000 seats, the biggest stadium in the world for hockey. 16 teams have qualified for this 16 teams 2023 have qualified. So India automatically qualifies as a host 2023 for the men's World Cup. So India automatically qualifies. South Africa as a host qualified through the Continental Championship by winning the African Cup of Nations. South Africa qualified through the Continental Championship by winning the African Cup of Nations 22. Japan, Malaysia, Korea. Asian Cup 22 qualified during the European Championship 21. Japan, Netherlands, Korea. Germany, Belgium, Spain. During the European Championship 21. Netherlands, followed by Germany, France and Belgium, who qualified via the England qualified World Cup qualifier tournament. Followed by France and Wales, who qualified Pan America. Argentina, World Chile qualified during the Pan America to represent Pan America. Argentina, Chile qualified during the Pan America. Due to the travel restriction, they could not have an Oceania competition for that. Due to the travel restriction, they could not have an Oceania qualified competition for that, and Australia, the two highest ranked teams from Oceania qualified for this competition. World ranking. Australia in New Zealand, which were at highest ranked. So I want to congratulate the 16 teams qualified for the FIH. So I want to congratulate the 16 teams qualified for the FIH Odisha men's. Now we're coming to the fact that now those teams have to be distributed and has to be put in groups. Now we're coming to the fact that now those teams have to be distributed and has to be put. The teams will be distributed in 4 pools with 4 teams. The teams will be distributed in 4
Thank you, Thierry.
pools with
First,
4 teams.
the host, India. I'll request the Honourable Chief Minister, Government of Odisha,
First,
Shri
the
Naveen
host,
Patnaik, to
India.
please announce the pool. I'll request the Honourable Chief Minister, Government of Odisha, Shri Naveen Patnaik, to please announce the pool for Team India.
I'm pleased to announce that India is in Pool D. All friends who are present here, I'm sure we're all friends who are present here to the hockey. I'm sure match here. We're all looking forward, which is most prestigious, to the hockey and match all of us together, which is will make it a tremendous and success. All of us together will make it a tremendous success. Thank you.
So now, India being in Pool D, the next top 3 teams according to the FIH World Ranking have been allocated as follows. Top 3 teams Pool C to the FIH World Ranking number 3 allocated as follows. Netherlands. Pool C, Pool B, World Ranking number 3 based on the World Ranking number 2. Pool B is Belgium based on the World Ranking number 2, and then Pool is A, Belgium. Number 1 in World Ranking is Australia. Pool A, number 1 in world ranking. Just for clarification, we're talking about world ranking, which has been stopped and which has just for clarification, we're talking about world ranking, which has been stopped and which has been looked at after Asian qualifiers in June this year. So it's not in June this year after the Asian stopped it at a certain stage, and that was done in June this year after the Asian qualifiers. The first teams ranked between 15 and 23. So now, on the world ranking, the first teams ranked between 15 and 23 number 4 of each pool. On the world ranking, teams will be drawn to complete ranked 15 number 4 of each pool. Those teams are ranked 16th Wales, ranked 15th South Africa, 17th Japan, ranked 16th ranked Wales, 23rd is ranked 17th Japan, and ranked 23rd. The first team will be placed in Pool D in position 4. The first team will be placed in Pool C in position 4. The third team will be in Pool B in position 4, and the fourth team will be in position 4 in B position 4.
Time to get started then, and I would request Dr. S.Y. Qureshi, member COA Hockey India. Time to get started then, and I would request Dr. S.Y. Qureshi, member COA Hockey India, to please come forward towards the pots and please shuffle the balls in pot 1.
So this is now for position D4. This is now for position Wales. D4. Wales will join India. This is in Wales. Wales will join.
Wales have been making
India
waves in Europe. They are doing what Ireland did, certified. Wales have been making waves in Europe. They are doing what Ireland did, forward to having them in Bhubaneswar a decade ago. Upsetting the established I would request Dr. Qureshi to please draw the ball one more time in pot 1. I would request Dr. Qureshi to please draw the ball one more time in pot 1.
C, position 4. This is now going to be for Pool C. Chile, position 4. Chile joins Netherlands in Pool C. Chile.
A new power is rising in the Americas. It is Argentina and Chile. A new power is rising in the Americas. Debut for the first time in Bhubaneswar Rourkela to the World Cup. Chile are going to debut for the first time in Bhubaneswar Rourkela and look forward to having them here at the Pan Am Cup. We wish them all the very best. Suresh Chandra Mahapatra, IAS, Chief Secretary and Chief Development Commissioner, Odisha. Please come Suresh Chandra Mahapatra, IAS, Chief Secretary and Chief Development Commissioner, Odisha, to please come forward towards the pots and shuffle the balls in pot 1.
So again, this is now for position B4. Pool. So again, B. This is now for position B, and this is for Pool Japan. I would request Sri Mahapatra to please draw the balls one more time in pot 1. I would request Sri Mahapatra to please draw the balls one more time in pot 1. So that is now the final one for position A4. And yes, that is South Africa, who joins Australia in Pool A. South Africa.
They were placed together at the Commonwealth Games just over a month ago. They were placed together at the Commonwealth Games just over a month ago. Australia and South Africa will square off again at the World Cup. Exciting hockey from South Africa. Exciting players. Let's see if they can better their showing from South Africa 2018. And let's see if they can better their showing from 2018.
Thank you. Now we proceed to the draw of Now we proceed to the draw of we will be composed by the following teams ranked between 9 and 13. Composed by the following teams ranked between 9 and 13. Number 9 is Spain. The teams are ranked number 9 is Malaysia. Number 9 is Spain. Number 11 is France. 10 is Malaysia. Rank number 13, 11 is France. And rank number the first team will be placed in position 3 in pool team. The second team drawn will be position 3 in position 3 in pool. The second team drawn will be third team will be placed in position 3 pool B. The third team will be placed in position 3 in pool B, and then the fourth team will be placed.
I would request Shri Tushar Kanti Behra, Honourable Minister Sports and Youth Services, Odisha. Tushar Kanti Behra, Honourable Minister Sports and Youth Services, Odisha, to please come forward towards the pots and shuffle the balls in pot 2.
So who is going to join India in pool D? So who is going to join India in pool 3? D. Position 3. Spain.
They have taken a new direction under new leadership. What does they have taken a new direction under new leadership? It's not what does Max Caldas have up his sleeve? It's not rather nicely. Easy game. I would request Shri Tushar Kanti Behra to please draw the balls one more time. I would request Shri Tushar Kanti Behra to please draw the balls one more time in pot 2.
So this is now being for position C3, Netherlands and Chile. It's Malaysia. Malaysia joining Netherlands and Chile. It's Malaysia. Malaysia.
At a very, very tough Asia Cup, Malaysia managed to make their mark and have been here. The last time India won a World Cup, it was in Malaysia. At the Merdeka last time India won a World Cup, it was in Malaysia. At the Merdeka Stadium in Kuala Lumpur. Will be hoping 1975 that luck favors them. Malaysia when they come will here, be hoping to Bhubaneswar and Rourkela favors them when they come here to Bhubaneswar and Rourkela in 2023. I would now request Mr. Saif Ahmed, Acting President FIH, to please come forward towards the pots and shuffle the balls. Acting President FIH, to please come forward towards the pots and shuffle the balls in pot 2.
For position B3. So now we're going joining Belgium and Japan. Joining Belgium and Japan. Korea. Korea joining Belgium and Korea. Korea.
Never an easy game when you play South Korea. Known for their fitness organization when you play South Korea. On the big stage. Korea will join and World Champions on the big stage. Asian Champions will join in World Champions Belgium. Asian Champions Mr. Ahmed to please draw the balls one more time in pot 2. I would request Mr. Ahmed to please draw the balls one more time in pot 2.
And now again joining Australia and South Africa. 3. Joining Australia and South Africa. France joining, which is Australia and South Africa.
Whenever France come to India to play a Junior World Cup, they do whenever France come to India to play a Junior World Cup, they do right here in Bhubaneswar just over a year ago. Forget how well they did right here in Bhubaneswar just over a year ago. Can they translate? We wish France and their team all the very best. Well, we wish France and their team all the very best.
And now we come to the last row. The second row will be composed between 5 and 9 will be composed by of the world ranking. Between 5 and 5 is Germany of the world ranking. 6 is number 5 is Germany. 7 is number 6 is England. Number 8 is New Zealand is Argentina. Same principle. The first team is New Zealand will be placed in Pool D. Same principle. The first team position 2. The second team will be placed in position 2, the second team will be placed in, the third team will be placed in C, position 2, the third then will be placed in, last one will be placed and then A, position 2. Last one, the same placed in pool A, position 2.
I would request Shri Dilip Tirki, Chairman, Hockey Promotion Council of Odisha, to please come forward towards the pots and shuffle the balls in pot 3. To please come forward towards the pots and shuffle the balls in pot 3.
So now you have the mission to draw the last team in the pool with India. Now you have the mission to draw the last team in the pool with India. No pressure. So, England. England is joining India, Spain, and Wales in Pool D. Joining India, Spain, and Wales.
Whenever England play India, one thing is guaranteed. England play India, one thing of excitement. The last time these two teams played at the Commonwealth Games, we had the last time these two teams played at the Commonwealth Games, we had an 8-goal India not only has a thriller of a game, but wins that game against England. That's how wins that game against with England as the last team. Finishes. I would request Sri Tirki to please draw the balls one more time. I would request Sri Tirki to please draw the balls one more time in pot 3.
Position 2 will be now for Pool C, joining Netherlands, Malaysia, and Chile. And this would be New Zealand, Malaysia, joining. And this would be New Zealand, Malaysia, and Chile.
The other team, the Giants of Oceania, along with Australia, Giants of Oceania, along with Australia, will complete Pool C. I can see that after the Netherlands and it is there for the taking. After the Netherlands, interesting to see which team competes with the Netherlands to go through to the quarterfinal. Competes with the Netherlands to go. I would now request Shri Zafar Iqbal, member COA. I would now request Shri Zafar Iqbal, member COA Hockey India, to please come forward towards the pots and shuffle the balls in pot 3.
And this now will be for position B2. This now will be Belgium, Korea, and Japan. B2 joining Belgium, Korea, and Japan. Germany. Germany is joining Belgium, Korea, and Japan. Germany is joining
Two
Belgium,
European
Korea,
powerhouses placed together in European Germany who was drawn with Netherlands. It was Germany who was drawn with Netherlands. This time they have another European giant. This time they have another European giant to fight with. I would now request Shri Iqbal to please draw the balls one more time. I would now request Shri Iqbal to please draw the balls one more time in pot 3.
Which is pool A for the last open position, which is that can A not be anybody else then. That can not be anybody else then. Argentina. Yes, that's good. Argentina joining pool A. Australia. Argentina joining pool A.
The giants of Pan America, Argentina. The giants very recently crowned Olympic champions. Very recently crowned Olympic champions. 2018 was not the best tournament for them, but 2018 was not the best tournament for them. But they have now and a very exciting mix Argentina, of talent never and experience. And Argentina that is never the draw concludes for the Hockey World Cup. The draw concludes for the Hockey World Cup 2023. Wow, some exciting matches to look forward to. Wow, some exciting matches to look forward to.
So thank you, distinguished guests. So thank you, distinguished guests. Thank you, Odisha. Looking forward to see you all at the World Cup. Looking forward to see you all at the World Cup. I'm sure the teams have now some homework to do to prepare themselves. They will play. Knowing to again, as I said, they will play. Last time in 18, it was a milestone. Last time in 18, it was a milestone. But this time it will be another big milestone. But this time it will be another big milestone. Having Odisha. Thank you. Looking forward to see you all in Odisha. Thank you. Looking forward to see you all there.
Thank you very much, Thierry Weil, CEO Thank FIH. You very much, Thierry Weil, CEO FIH. And many thanks to all the distinguished guests. Some fantastic matchups, as I have said, to look forward to, especially in Pool D. I would request Commissioner Cum Secretary, Department of Sports and Youth Services, Commissioner Cum Secretary, Department of Sports and Youth Services, IS to please come and deliver the closing address. IS to please come and deliver the closing address.
On behalf of the Government of Odisha, I would like to propose. On behalf of the Government of Odisha, I would like to propose. Grateful to Honorable Chief Minister for extremely grateful to Honorable Chief Minister for his vision towards sports development. We have the best of the infrastructure. As a result, we have the best of the infrastructure. And thanks, sir, for your kind presence for today's ceremony. Thanks, sir, for your kind guidance and blessings will help us to make the guidance and blessings will help us to make the upcoming World Cup a grand success. Saif Ahmed and his team at FIH for reposing their trust in us to organize the World Cup again. Their trust in us to organize the World Cup again. Qureshi and Mr. Jafar Iqbal for their continuous guidance and Mr. Jafar Iqbal for their continuous guidance. It has been a great motivation for us during the last few months. It has been a great motivation for us during the last few months. Thank the dignitaries on the stage and honored guests. Thank the dignitaries on the stage and honored guests. We are indebted to their support to the sports development. We are indebted to their support to the sports development. I would like to express our gratitude to all the guests present today and the media for all the guests present today and the media for their constant support. Today's event marks the starting of the World Cup. Today's event marks the starting of the World Cup. Good wishes and blessings of all present here. The good wishes and blessings of all will be memorable in hockey. The upcoming World Cup will be memorable in hockey's history. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shri R. Vinil Krishna. Thank you very much, Shri R. Vinil Krishna, Commissioner Cum Secretary, Department of Sports and Youth Services. Well, that concludes the FIH Odisha Hockey Men's World Cup 2023 Bhubaneswar. Good luck to all the teams. Thank you for tuning in. Good luck to all the teams. Thank you for tuning in. Look out for the detailed match schedule which will be coming up. Look out for the detailed match schedule which will be coming up. Of course, we all look forward to hosting you all. We all look forward to hosting you all in Bhubaneswar. Good luck. Do take care. Until then, and bye-bye. Good luck. Do take care and bye-bye.